Jimmy on a beat, boy.
Okay, boomer, whatever you say, boomer. 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 BOOMER, please, your dusty mood don't vibe with me. You are old and so therefore I must say 10 for dinosaur day. Okay, boomer, whatever you say, boomer. Okay, boomer, whatever you say, boomer. Okay, boomer, whatever you say, boomer. Okay, boomer. Okie dokie, boomer.
We're back.
We're back.
We're back. Oh, my fake hair's a mess tonight, everybody. Sorry.
Your fake hair is a mess. My
fake
real hair is a mess tonight.
Yeah,
Hey, I'm just glad to have real hair.
How you doing, Chanda? How you feeling?
Oh, fuck. It's been a week.
Yeah.
It's been a week. I'm
Yeah,
fighting a major infection, but, you know, I'm hanging in there. I'm
yes,
here.
you are. You're the toughest gal I know, let me tell you. I salute you. So I've got my little petty problems, and you're going through that. So, hey, you're awesome. You're an inspiration.
Your
let me
problems are just as freaking, consuming as mine. Everybody. I was sitting at the doctor's office a couple days ago watching people. We're all so broken down and fucked up.
Yeah.
Like I watch so many people walk by me and they're limping and their backs are out and fucking. I just was like, oh my God, the American population is fucking broken, man. We are broken.
Yeah, we are toast. Before I start shouting out everybody, I want to thank Chiron Pine and Kamshwari Kate for your donations to my coffee. I appreciate it so much, and believe me, guys, every little bit helps, and you guys are so generous. I can't tell you enough how much I appreciate that. And speaking of Kamshwari Kate first in the house tonight, and I know some of you posted yesterday when I put this up, but it erases everybody now, and it starts all over again, which I think is kind of shitty, because I'd like to shout out everybody that was here really early. Vic, what's up, Vic? Yes, Vic, I do not think I will be sending anything to Thurston Community Media anymore, because I can't even find the channel. So that's too bad, but thank you, Thurston Community Media, for hosting us for, 4 years now? Something like that?
Yeah,
Been a long
gosh, yes.
time.
And I feel terrible that we can't get content out. I mean, that's on me. And,
No, it's
God,
not.
it breaks my heart. Yes, it breaks my heart that we can't get the content anymore. But
Yeah, it's kind of spotty here and there, and just heads up, we're gonna have to take 2 weeks again, because Shanda's gonna be going through chemo, and God knows I don't know what I'm ready to go.
got another round.
Yeah, I'm
Here we
ready
go
to
again.
just go into stasis for a couple of weeks. Maybe that'll heal me up, but that's where we're at. Jelly Love is in the house. Lady Alex, we got your birthday written down there, Lady
I got
Alex.
your birthday. I don't
Thank
have
you
to write
so
it down.
much.
It's right here.
Thank you so much. Popeye the Sailor. Popeye, I am
Popeye.
sorry you are going through such fun.
Oh my God.
I bet
right?
that's
Yeah.
better than Magic Mountain.
Owie, owie, owie.
And
So sorry, Popeye.
And I can say that I relate, because I really relate, Popeye. My prostate's been knocking on my for a long time, and it barks at me once in a while. Let me see, who else do we have in here? Let me get through this really quick. We have Natalie. Hi, Natalie.
Yeah.
Good to see you. Always a pleasure. Chris Alger, good to see you. Crone of Heresy, what's going on, Crone? And let me see, I'm going down the list. Fingerman, good to see you, Fingerman. Let me see. Steve G, good to see you. Woohoo. New showering and hitting the state store would bring good luck. I hope it did. I really do, Steve. Let me see who else we got. Fred Edward, thank you for networking so well, and I appreciate all your other posts that you network around, Fred. You are a gem. Mastermind Hour, great to see you. Hellos, everybody's. And let me see. Is Ghost Start in here? I didn't see Ghost Start. Where's Ghost Start?
Ghost Start.
Ghost Art is in the house. Everybody's saying I didn't see him. If I missed you, I apologize, Ghost Art. And let me see who else we got in here. Peace, Dove. What's up, Peace?
Peaced out 56 years. You got to be joking. No, really? Congrats if that's true, because that's insane. That's amazing.
56 years old?
No, anniversary, married for 56
Oh my
years.
gosh,
That's what
yeah,
I
that
thought I
is.
read in the chat. I mean, that is
No,
a feat.
that's
Oh my gosh.
that's great. That's great. And you know, it's kind of refreshing to see that anymore. You found your true
It
love,
is.
obviously. And we love true love. Speaking of true love, Shanda and I have taken our sinner song that's halfway through, and we are dedicating that song to all of our friends and family right here on Beauty and the Boomer that have been following us so long. And we're
Yes.
excited for you to hear this song. It's a cover, but
We
it's
have
a
love for you.
beautiful cover, and we'll let you know when we're about ready to bring it up. I think you'll like it. Let me see, who else do I have in here before I let Shanda? Steve Wolfbrat, what's going on, Steve? Wolfie, are you having a great week? I
Wolfie.
hope so, Wolfie. And Myra's mama. Hi, Myra's mama. Great to see you too. Riley Martin, good to see you. I've been missing you, Riley Martin, or have you been here and I've just been blind and dumb as usual? I got to tell you guys, my circuits are not firing. I've been 3 rounds of antibiotics in the last month, and that has just been beating the shit out of me. So wah wah, but yeah, it's a fact. Let me see. I got Jilly, got Kate. Let me see.
Did you get Brom? Hi, Brom.
Yeah.
What's up, Brom?
Where? Who did I miss?
Brom, SL1.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Hi, what's going on? Let me
It's been a while
see.
since we've seen you, Brom.
Deborah Grossbach, wonderful to see you, Deborah. And
Deborah.
getting down the line here. Getting down the line. You
Joan?
guys are.
Did you get
I-
Joan?
I did not get Joan. I love our chat because they're just chatty. I love it because you guys are talking and it's wonderful. And I think I got everybody. Shanda, who do you got?
Let's see. I got the Empyrean hanging out over at the trailer park along with Snorky. Snorky
Snark!
Y2K. What's up, Snork?
going on, Snork?
Snorky Snork. And then over on the Rumbles, we got Lady Alex. You got an account over there. Nice. Zoxo Voxo Vix and just hanging out with Lost 66 and Mr. Worthless Eater, along with Wild Rose 1. Welcome, you guys. Good to see you. Thank you guys for always showing up. Always showing up. Lawrence Fine,
Always
what's
showing
up? Always showing up for us. I mean, we take these huge breaks, but doesn't matter. You guys are always here when we hit the go button.
And again, we would not take any breaks if we had our way, but it's just,
We
it's
wouldn't.
so. And
I want to bring Trailer Park Pundit back so bad, and I just
Yeah.
like do it, just get off your ass and do it. But then I've been
get
so
off your
sick.
ass. Yeah, have tubes in you and
I was
laser
supposed
shooting
to
at
do
ya.
a show with Indy. Indy's been asking me for, I don't know, 3 months now to sit down and do a one-on-one with him. And I finally say, okay, let's do it Tuesday morning, 10 a.m. I'm ready to go. The night before, I'm ready to go. I got my outfit picked out. I make sure I have no doctor's appointments. Middle of the night, I wake up with a raging kidney bladder UTI infection. And you guys know my liver's under attack right now because I have massive amounts of tumors on it. So I had to cancel. I feel terrible that I had to pull the plug on Indy, but I rescheduled this coming Thursday. We're gonna shoot again to do it. But he's going to interview Halo Benson and Aspen. All of you who've been out there sharing their GoFundMe account, thank you so much for supporting their community, our community. It's one and the same. We are
family.
their family. They were the Assange, box. Halo always sent me boxes with all the Assange stuff we needed, always on the ground helping us. So thank you guys so much for helping them out. So I'm more than glad to take a back seat and let Indy get that interview done. So
No,
I
absolutely.
will get it done, and hopefully I'll start to feel better. I'm taking antibiotics, but I don't think they're working as well as they should.
It's a brutal way to roll.
I know. I'm pounding the cranberry juice, and I'm drinking so much water, and I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do, but I have no immune system, so There's just nothing there to fight. My
Yeah,
my
no,
white blood
it's yeah,
cells are
it
fucked,
sucks.
and
Yeah, it way
yeah.
sucks. Well, before we get into all the lovingly depressing shit that we're
I
going to go
know
over
you
this
wrote
week.
most of the deck because I was sick all week, and I sent him a
Sorry.
message yesterday, and I go, "Where the hell is all the satire and comedy, Oz? You wrote a really mentally heavy deck. Like,
Yeah,
come
well,
on now."
I'm mental. I'm not necessarily in a good way. But,
I know
but
the world sucks, but can we laugh a little bit?
yeah, I would say something now, but I don't want to curb the mood because we have a special shout out tonight, and Shanda was
We do.
busy and she made that special slide, and here we go. Special
Oh,
slide.
you found it.
I did. I found it. I found it.
Happy birthday.
Kim, Shwari, Kate, and
birthday.
Snorky. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, guys. We try their birthdays were in the past 2 weeks, and
Yeah.
we got them, and we wanted to make sure that we recognize them and wish them a happy birthday. Now Snorky, he's 35. Kate, what?
Snorky's
Kate,
35, yeah.
yeah, Kate's 29, and
Yeah, she's pushing, not even, maybe 28. I mean,
yeah, maybe
yeah,
28. Yeah, absolutely. And
she is a traveling gal, man. She is a gal on the go.
yeah, she does. She is a gal on the go, and just
Ew. Those are no fun, Lady Alex.
Sincerely, very, very happy birthday to you both.
Yes, I
and,
hope you both had great birthdays.
and yeah, thank you again so much.
I'm sorry I didn't get to reach out to Snork. I was so sick that day, and I literally spent 8 hours at the doctor's trying to get antibiotics. They had to culture. They had to make sure they had the right antibiotics. Like, it was a pain in the ass.
Yeah, I believe me, I know. Our Rite Aid got sold out because they went out of
Yesterday, officially, the very last Rite Aid on the planet closed. Rite Aid is no longer a thing.
And you know what made it worse was, CVS has been closing stores too.
Yeah.
But virtually everybody that worked at the Rite Aid and the pharmacy lost their job.
Yeah.
Because the CVS people, they've been closing stores and having to move them in and keeping
Oh,
their
and
people.
they didn't adjust staff for the thousands of people that had to change pharmacies at all these other pharmacies. My pharmacy, which is a part of my in-network, meaning it's in my doctor's office, which I loved, which was which was a very best kept secret. Like, very few people knew that you could get prescriptions at our doctor's office. Now it's overflowing, and I gotta wait in line for fucking hours. I'm so pissed. And they didn't hire a lot of new staff either. Like,
no,
fuck. I'm
they're
waiting
doing it on the
days for
cheap.
scripts.
They're
Yeah.
doing it on the cheap, and that's just
Walgreens
the way it goes.
closed too. Yeah, I know. All the Walgreens are leaving,
Walgreens
too.
closed 600 stores, 500 stores.
They're trying to push it to Amazon is what they're doing, because
Well,
Amazon's
yeah.
got a whole I've never tried it. Have any of you tried getting your meds online from Amazon or any of the online pharmacies?
I'm gonna
Let me
hold
know.
out.
Is it easy?
I'm going to hold out as long as I can, and I'm thinking that Costco is going to be my next stepping stone if CVS.
Costco seems to be the best, I gotta tell you. I mean, we still have QFCs, which is actually Kroger's, but
Kroger's.
that's where they're pushed everybody
Well,
to.
Kroger's
here.
is in the doghouse too, and they're closing 60 stores.
Or are they owned by Hagen's? I know Hagen's owns a lot.
Kroger's
of that,
owns Fred Meyer's and a couple other stores, but they're
I think
closing
they're
stores
closing
too.
Fred Meyer's too,
Yeah,
aren't they?
yeah, they're closing some Fred Meyer's too. It's a disaster, and I'm going to touch on that a little bit tonight. But I don't need to tell
Yeah,
you
Finger
guys
Man, I
anything.
get over the counter stuff.
You know what? There's nothing I can tell you that all of you haven't seen because you're engaged. You're not mindless
They are.
walking through life.
I
so-
know. Well, that's what I love so much about our community. They know what is up. Yeah, Kroger's also owns Safeway. Yeah, it's all one
Yeah.
big fucking conglomerate like everything else in this damn country, which is probably ultimately owned by BlackRock or State Street. I mean, that's the way it works.
Wait a second. I thought no, Albertsons and Safeway own each other. Kroger's owns Fred Meyer's and QFC, I think. Check that and
I
let me
think
know.
they got bought out, though. I think it was
no,
that way for a little bit.
They stopped the Safeway deal.
They
because,
stopped the sale.
Yeah, but maybe they went through with it because, you know, now that
They're probably all owned by Vanguard at the end of the day.
well, yeah, and now that they're putting troops in all the major cities, they've just started with Chicago. And
Well, you know, I did stop at a Target in downtown Seattle last year where they were carrying fucking carbine fucking machine guns, you know, assault rifles when you came in the door. So why not?
yeah, I like I said, I don't like any of that stuff. And I hear they shot an American citizen today or yesterday. They shot.
No way. I
in
had not
Chicago.
heard that, because if that's
Yeah.
the case,
Well,
we
they
should
said
be-
they
we
said
should
that
be-
they said that she was holding an automatic weapon. Now, in the old days, they just throw down a 38 and you know, and,
yeah,
you
yeah,
know,
that's the
drop it.
Chicago way.
But now they're
Yeah,
now they're
for
now
sure.
they're throwing automatic weapons down, which is, you know, I know we're making light of
Wow,
a
I
very
hadn't
sick,
heard
sad
that,
situation.
but if that is true, it's only
Uh,
going to take them blasting a couple of American
Yeah.
kids, and
yeah,
all hell's gonna break loose.
don't go to Portland, Donald. Don't do it because I grew
I thought
up
he
in
was already
Portland.
in Portland.
No, they're in Chicago.
The judge. Well, I know the judge. Like a judge ruled he can't go there right now, but
They had some people in Portland. I don't know who they were, if they were ICE or
a bunch of fucking
or troops,
clowns.
but they sprayed peaceful protesters with pepper spray in the face.
Yeah, that were
you
just
see.
singing.
Yeah,
and that's what you're trained to do. You know how many times I've gone to non-violent training where they're like, sing, sit down, cross your legs, link your arms. You know,
Yeah,
these are
I know.
basic things that you're taught for non-violent protesting.
Yeah,
And
no.
yeah, you'll just get blasted in the
That's
face.
and it's illegal. You know, you can argue all you want, but it's illegal what Trump's doing. You can't send federal troops.
Wait, did you
in,
see the fucking list they put out of things that you can't be? You can't hate Christians. You can't hate nationalists. You can't, like, come on. These are all First Amendment violations. Like, I
Yeah,
can hate
it's-
whoever the fuck I
Yeah,
want.
they're breaking the law right and left. Confidence is knowing that you're not everyone's cup of tea and not giving a shit. And no, we do not give a shit. You know, and we will make mistakes, but like I said before, and Chanda too, we've been on the right side of most of the
fucking
issues.
care.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So we don't have to mea culpa too
No,
much
we
at
have.
all.
We don't. We
Yeah.
don't have to.
Anyway, I just wanted to play a little piece from the Tucker Carlson interview. That
I
was
tuned out all week, so you're going to be schooling me on most of what you put on the deck because I haven't fucking watched anything happening in the world.
You know what I say to that, Chanda? I say, if I only had a brain. So I don't think I'm going to be able to be schooling you too much, but this is a pretty good clip. This is Tucker and Jeffrey Sachs, and
Okay.
I think it's quite.
You know, I
quite
have an
clear.
affinity for Tucker. I always have.
Quite clear.
You can
Let's
quote me
hear-
on that.
Hear what they got to say.
And if you ask me, am I really sure why Netanyahu, who is a absolutely disgusting warmonger, who has dragged us into terrible wars, who is committing
yeah.
massive war crimes, why he gets 57 standing ovations in the U.S. Congress? If you ask me in my heart, do I really understand that? Is it the AIPAC lobby, the Israel lobby? Well, partly. Is it blackmail by Israel? Because there's no doubt a lot of credible claims of Epstein and more about blackmail. Is it that? Is it direct bribes? Is it fear of American politicians? Is it the mainstream media, which for a lot of reasons owned by a lot of billionaires that tend to be rather ardent Zionists? Is it the large Christian Zionist vote base, which is also a real thing? To tell you the truth, none of it really adds up.
I agree.
In full, because this is not in America's interest. It's not in America's
None of
interest
it.
to be isolated in the world together with a murderous rogue state, which is, sad to say, what the Israeli government has become. It is the most lawless state in the whole world right now. It's committing massive war crimes. It is, as Netanyahu said, at war in 7 fronts. If you're at war in 7 fronts, that's pretty weird. That shows you don't have diplomacy. You have war as a policy. And of course, Netanyahu does have war as a policy.
I gotta tell you, you know, this week, I think Thursday, the Hamas accepted Donald Trump's offer to settle
They
this thing.
always do.
And
Bibi
we're
don't want
sitting
that.
here and we're saying, yeah, and Bibi's going to say whatever he says to Trump, then he's going to go back to Israel and tell them something totally different. He's never
Oh, yeah.
going to accept it, and he didn't.
No.
He didn't. It's like you can't even bet that because nobody will take that bet. Bibi will always the murder hornet will never ever stop his murderous rampage.
And they don't give two shits about those hostages. I mean, they have
Or
made
the-
that abundantly fucking clear over the last year. I mean,
And
how many times?
we're not telling you guys anything new. And, Wilkerson did an interview yesterday, and I just saw it pop up a couple hours ago. And if you guys happen to see that over on Twitter, I shared it around. I mean, he's talking about being done with Israel in the nuclear way. And I was blown away to hear that come out of his mouth.
But it'll never happen because
No,
we're
it won't.
Zionist
I don't
fucking
want that to
Christian
happen.
nation.
But
But
he's
he's right. We could take Israel out in about 2 fucking days and be done with it.
Yeah, and the thing of it is that, a lot of people have been thinking that exact same thing for
Tell the rest
a
of the world,
long
hey,
time.
we're done. We don't want to fight.
Yeah.
Like,
But they,
we took out the
know,
issue. Here you go.
what Professor Sachs just said is AIPAC owns this shitty, worst Congress in the history of this country, and there's been some bad ones.
I know. We get
But
the worst
this
one
one's
every
the
time.
worst.
Like, we
Every
think it can't
time
get
they
any
get
worse. And it
worse.
fucking
Yeah.
does. Yeah.
Maria Cantwell, Amy Klobuchar, they are Zionist
Pete
puppet.
Pete Buttigieg.
Pete
Yeah, they're so
Buttigieg.
bad.
Pete Buttigieg is still lying about October 7th,
Yep.
And they're going to run that thing for, I don't know. Anyway, Northwestern
But
students,
Oz, the Dems are fighting for you. They shut the government down. Come on.
they're not
now.
fighting shit. And, shutting the government down just put a bunch of people out of work and a lot of people.
It cut
out
a
of
lot of
work.
funding to a lot of programs like WIC and Meals on Wheels.
Here's
shit
one
like
for
that.
you. You guys probably didn't know. My doctor has virtual and in-person sessions. I get a call yesterday saying the government called us and they will not pay for in-persons or for virtual sessions anymore with your
Oh
doctor.
shit.
They
Oh
will
shit.
They will not pay for them.
That's how I see my cancer doctors.
Oh, well, they're going to fuck you right there. They called me
Fuck.
yesterday. Yeah.
No, that's like a $300 fucking bill. I have to go see my cancer doctor in Seattle. I have
Yeah,
to take
well-
the ferry. I've traveled 200 fucking miles. Oh my god. They
You
better
better
not do
you
that to
better
me.
call them and work
I
something
will.
out over the phone. Just say, "Hey, this is my situation.
Shit.
Whatever." I mean, this is going to affect a lot of people, and that's why I should have told you before.
These
the show.
motherfuckers, they won't even pay for my medication. They'll pay
No.
to poison me $200,000, but
No.
an $80 script of pain meds? No, fuck you. You can't
Yeah.
have them.
Yeah, and this is from Revolutionary Blackout Network over there, Nick and crew. American students are now being blocked from enrolling at Northwestern if they refuse to watch Israeli indoctrination programs.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
They've
Yeah.
been doing this shit on the sly since
On the
2016. And we've been telling people, and people didn't fucking believe us. When I told people that after the Houston floods in 2016, that you had to sign a pact saying that you wouldn't talk shit about Israel, people were like, oh no, this
I
is
know,
America.
that boycott,
People would
divest.
never do that. Like,
Yeah.
what are you insane?
Yeah.
They are doing
Yeah,
it.
I this is 26. I still with the Democrats. I took this
Yeah.
to the meeting, the boycott, sanction,
Me
and
too.
divest,
Me too.
and they look like deer in the headlights. Well, what do you mean?
Oh,
And I
that's
go,
not true.
Oh my God!
That's
And
misinformation.
I was
conspiracy theories.
I was so disgusted with
She had
such,
talking conspiracy theories again.
so uninformed, so unengaged. Everybody in there, well, barring a few, Linda was there. She got it, of course, because it's Linda.
So we love Linda.
But oh my God! And look where we are today. And I quit. When did I quit the Democrats? In 5 years ago.
I quit him in 2017. And I
Yeah.
actually had one of the people who criticized me in 2017 send an email last week that said, Chanda was right about everything. I owe her the star and the moon.
Yeah.
She opened my eyes to the real world, and she was like,
You were
I'm just so sorry
dangerous
for
to
how
them.
I treated
Danger.
her. I was
You're-
dangerous because
yeah.
I was telling them truths, and they didn't want to believe me
And
because
you
they're
guys,
so outlandish, right?
you
The
guys,
truth is so outlandish. When I told them there was pedos controlling the world, they were like, "Oh my god, you're insane!" You know,
yeah,
like
yeah, no, and you guys
too.
ultimately took over your legislative district, and the state party came and took away the keys from
Yeah.
you
Well,
and
and that's
closed it
they
down.
sent a lot of ops in. That's another thing I learned recently, how many ops they had around us. But we were one of the loudest districts in the country. So of course they sent ops in to tear us apart. We had a coalition of like 500 people in my county that it came together and took our Dems over. So yeah,
Yeah.
it makes sense to me that we had a lot of ops around us, and
Yeah,
yeah,
no,
they
yeah,
got paid
yeah.
well.
Meanwhile, we had the flotilla and
Another
how-
flotilla.
Another
one.
flotilla.
My name is Greta Thunberg. I'm a citizen of Sweden. If you are watching this video, I have been abducted and taken against my will by Israeli forces. Our humanitarian mission was non-violent and abiding by international law. Please tell my government to demand my and the others' immediate release.
And
So,
today
Oz,
we saw somebody.
You want to know
come-
the kicker?
What?
The boat that they fucking picked them up on, Biden and Harris gave Israel.
You
The
gotta be
ship
kidding.
that they used to fucking stop the flotilla and arrest all these people and hijack them was a gift from America, from
Well,
us,
that-
from the taxpayers.
That's some salt in the ironic wound of life. I gotta tell you, there was somebody on the tweeter today saying that he witnessed Greta Thunberg being tortured, beat, and made to kiss the Israeli flag and a bunch of other stuff, which I think that would come straight from Ben Gvir or Smotrich. You know,
Wow.
but you know,
Wow.
if that's the worst torture she gets, she's gonna be lucky because
Wow, if that's true, there's going to be a lot of pissed off people because a lot of people worship her. Not that I have, but I'm glad that she's bringing attention to this. You know, we've poo-pooed on Greta over the years, but you know, her climate change bullshit with the Sunrise Movement, we called it out for what it
the
was.
Sunrise
But
Movement was an op. I know. I wish it wasn't.
But I appreciate the fact that she is there and repeatedly getting picked up on these flotillas.
Yeah,
and
she's putting
it was good
herself
to
in
see-
danger. Yeah,
she
she's-
is putting herself in danger, and it's good to see these other countries stepping up and sending boats in to, go side by side.
There's only a
with them.
problem. They turned the boats around before they got anywhere near danger, and
Yeah,
Italy and Spain, and
chicken shits.
And then Maloney comes out and says, "Oh, we're going to put sanctions on Israel." Bullshit. They're not going to do that at all. She was just trying to
Yeah.
save face because she's a coward Zionist puppet. So, I don't know what the hell Spain's problem was, but they turned the boats back. I guess they didn't want
It's Spain.
Spain, hey,
They've
yeah.
had a problem since what, the
Take a break.
1500s.
Anyway, this struck a nerve with me this week. If this is terrorism, the Twin Towers, what the
Yeah.
fuck is this? And that was
Well-
like, yeah, what the fuck is that?
We know
That's-
about the Twin Towers.
That's unbelievable terrorism right there. That's genocide, fuckers. Give me a break. It's just horrible. And the problem isn't Netanyahu, it's Israel society. Yes, it is. And a great number of the Israelis are all for this carnage.
Oh,
this-
gee, I don't care if my condo's built on dead babies.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
building everything on a graveyard. Who the fuck
Yeah.
cares?
They don't care.
They're horrible.
They're heartless. They're fucking
heartless.
cold and heartless, and that's what they've been taught their whole entire lives. They've been indoctrinated into it. Give us your kids. They they turn over their kids to be the IDF, and it's scary. It's scary the
I've-
level of hate and
in-
disregard for human life that they have.
In my lifetime, I've never thought that I would see a genocide again. And in many ways, this one's worse, I believe. I'm not a historian, but holy crap.
We've turned a
Unbelievable.
blind eye to so many genocides that have happened in the world. I mean,
Oh,
look at the
yeah,
80s
Rwanda,
and
yeah,
Africa.
I mean,
yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, it's terrible. And this is why we turn blind eyes right here. This is the poster child for turning your blind eye. APAC Shakur, a.k.a. Cory Booker. This guy is one of many phoniest politicians that we have in our Congress.
I fell for it too. I fell for his bullshit in 2020 or 2004. I thought that he was going to be the first black president. You know, I thought he was actually for the people. He was living on food stamps and living in the ghetto. And what a fucking sellout he has been.
I did not buy his bullshit for 1 second. Now, this has been running rampant all day long. Now, this is...
Oh, not the dollar store Van Jones.
Yeah, this is Van Jones on Little Billy Maher's show. And for icing on the cake, you got terrible Thomas Freeman on the same, show. I want you guys to listen to what this asshole says. This is, if you haven't already, but I haven't
seen this. I hate Van Jones. You know that.
I had to bring it. And Francesca Albanese says, this is monstrous. Are we in 1925, 1935 again? We must stop and wake up. Please, U.S. fellows, wake up and regain your senses of what is left of them. And listen to this asshole, what he says. This is unbelievable. Pure Zionist propaganda.
But isn't part of that because we had to fold everything into critical race theory, and somehow the Middle East became part of,
I see it differently, and I love this conversation because I think people.
I love it.
Those of us who went to college give a lot more credit to college courses for how the world works than I do. This is not about critical race theory on college campuses. This is about Iran. Iran and Qatar have come up with a disinformation campaign that they are running through TikTok and Instagram that is massive. If you are a young person, you open up your phone and all you see is dead Gaza baby, dead Gaza baby, dead Gaza baby, right. Diddy, dead Gaza baby, dead Gaza baby. That's basically the whole thing. So
how dare us see the truth?
That is a geopolitical adversary that is deliberately trying to divide the West against itself.
That view is not.
Oh yeah, that
was the sickest thing that I've seen this week.
How dare we see the truth?
I curse every one of those assholes in Bill Maher's crowd for the show for clapping. That was the antithesis of funny. That was horrific. Laughing about a joke, including the dead babies in Gaza.
Like the only reason you're seeing dead babies is because Iran.
Iran and Qatar.
It's not because we're killing them.
Yeah, it's not because the IDF is slaughtering them. Caitlin Johnstone, this is one of the ugliest, nastiest pieces of Western media propaganda about the Gaza Holocaust that I've ever seen, and we're in 2 whole years in. I agree with Caitlin 100%. The nastiest. And this shows you what kind of shit stain pieces of absolute garbage trash Bill Maher, Van Jones, and Thomas Freeman are. And every single one of those fuckers that go see little Billy Maher on his unfunny show making smarmy cracks. That little motherfucker needs his little butt kicked up in between his ears with some education. He is the worst scumbag. And I will say this now, and I'm going to say it in the show. Cancel HBO, cancel Paramount Plus, because all they are a fucking vehicle for Zionist propaganda and genocide.
CIA fucking talking points.
Fuck
and can I
Bill
speculate?
Maher.
You know, they go on, Bill Maher likes to go on about humanity fucking sucks and nobody has any compassion for anybody anymore.
Yeah.
Why? Because of shit like that. Because
Same
you guys
shit.
think that seeing dead babies in our news feed is fucking propaganda.
Yeah, dead babies that get it in the head, in the bullet. Oh, that's, whatever. Burned alive. Everything else. All the horrific things that make life not worth living anymore. It is beyond heartbreaking. It's I can't even describe it. It's just it's the biggest stain on humanity in modern times, is this whole thing. And then you got Ukraine for a cherry on top. Give me a fucking break.
Don't even get me started with Ukraine. Trump telling them that, hey, you can get your land back and then some. Shut the fuck up.
I hope
getting more fucking Russia's land. Are you high?
I hope Van got his $7,000. I'm sure it'll help. I'm sure
it'll help him buy a big fat nothing burger.
I'm sure it'll add to that $1 million, or was it $100 million? Bezos give him $100 million. And these little shits right here, this Deborah Lee and Lizzie Stravitsky, I've seen the shit that this Lizzie Stravitsky puts out. And Emily Austin, another one, Shay Sabo, and the Latino Zionist, and Hannah Faulkner. I've seen her trash, and Dana Avadner. They're all getting $7,000 a pop for Zionist propaganda. Sickening. You know,
I don't have TikTok. I've refused.
Well, there's no point in having it now because Larry Else
shows up on Facebook.
They bought it. They're censoring it now.
They bought it, but it shows up on Facebook and YouTube anyway. So why would I go get into another algorithm where they can collect my data? So I have absolutely refused to get TikTok.
It doesn't make any difference anymore. They're not gonna. They're gonna push these guys on TikTok. This kind of ilk on TikTok. So TikTok's done, just like CBS and Paramount Plus. All of them, they're done.
All of them.
They're absolutely done. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, I joined Elon and dumped Netflix too, guys. I tried, but they still charged me, fuckers.
I need to apologize. I get a little bit more verbal with the profanities, but I am sick to death of all this shit. And if dirty words upset people, then they're in the wrong show.
Yeah, you're watching the wrong show.
Because
I think S-bomb is used here more than anyone.
I think my dirty words are well placed as far as it comes, and I'm not that sharp.
They're well earned.
Like I said,
they're well earned.
I've got the damn antibiotics. So anyway, I think this Irish gal nails it. Shanda, I'm sure you're.
I haven't watched it.
I'm sure you're going to disagree with her 100%. Not.
Israel are finished, regardless of what happens now. They are absolutely and utterly fucked. There is no coming back from this. Everybody has seen in real time the atrocities that they've carried out. So they can do whatever they plan on doing now going forward. They are losing rapidly, and they know that. We know that from what they've been saying in terms of negotiations for a potential ceasefire, which let's never trust a word coming out of their mouths. They're scared of the resistance because the resistance, even though despite the lack of arms and the lack of resources, they are giving them a fucking run for their money. And let me tell you now, I support any freedom fighter. I support anybody who is defending their land. The same thing happened in Ireland for 800 years. What are you supposed to do? Lay down and take it when a colonizer comes along and fucking takes away everything, your resources, your identity, your everything, and starts killing you and committing genocide? No, I don't think so. So I don't think it's controversial to say I would support any freedom fighter in a country fighting for their land. 77 years this has gone on for, and Israel are losing. They have one of the most equipped militaries in the world. So well done. Great, great effort, Israel. But you're a bunch of fucking losers who have no moral compass. You are racist Zionists, and justice and good always prevails. Remember that. Even if it takes 77 years, even if it took 77 years more, you have lost miserably. You will have to hide your identities. And for the small amount of Israelis who actually were against all of this, I feel sorry for them because they're going to have to disguise who they are too. Because this will not only go down in history books, we have live footage, a real timeline of the atrocities that went down. Your October 7th won't wash anymore, your propaganda. So well done for losing. Well done for being a pile of fucking shit and a state that never existed.
Go Ireland.
So you disagree with her, right?
Oh, I absolutely love her. And what the Brits did to Ireland is very fucking comparable. Absolutely. And I've been watching a lot of George Galloway. I know you guys have too. You guys know what happened to George Galloway this week and getting detained and fucking bullshit. And Yeah, I love it. I love that meme, by the way. My cat explaining why he's the owner of the house, even if I pay for everything.
No, it is a good meme, and yeah, I'm glad you caught me on that before I got too far out.
We like to have the funny memes.
Now, some may say that we're about to show propaganda.
I
No,
don't care.
we're not going to show propaganda.
This is reality.
This is fucking reality, you pieces of shit.
Oh, it just breaks my breaks my heart. Her little heart. Oh my gosh, what a precious little soul. She deserves so much better. She's so shell shocked and so traumatized. These children that will live, Oz, they're going to be so broken.
This is
they've lost everything. They've lived in squalor and filth. They're fucking starving.
This is hell on earth for them. It is hell on earth. They've just recently been born into this fucking shitstorm.
If they can even make it to their next birthday.
Yeah, if they can even make it to their next birthday, which is sickening.
I didn't even bring the starving infants.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff we can't bring. I'm going to run that again. Just burn this one into your head because she still is in pieces and walking. But could that be tomorrow? Just because. Have a great show. I got to go. Have a great week, everyone. Sorry to see you go, Chris. I hope you catch the
good to see you, Chris.
Catch the rewind. And Chris, we have got a banger outro of ELO, which hopefully everybody ELO. Shanda loves ELO. Hopefully it'll take the edge off of all this heinous horse shit that we're gonna go through tonight. So I'm so sorry. Going to try and close it out with some music and you can ponder on it.
You're not a human being if you look at that and it doesn't break your heart. If it doesn't put a pit in the bottom of your stomach. You're not a mother if you look at that and you don't get a pit in the bottom of your stomach.
How can Zionist mothers look at that? They're not human. They cannot be human. They cannot. Can you read this or do you want me to read it?
Fee says, are you surprised that the majority billionaire owner of,
Porn Empire,
OnlyFans, is a Ukrainian American Zionist who pledges millions to Israel lobby, especially funding the death of children, as he gets rich off of prostitution? Is that what it says?
Prostitution and addiction. Sex addiction, yeah. No,
I'm not shocked at all. OnlyFans Jewish owner pledges $11 million to the Israel lobby. Yeah, your porn money is going to be used wisely. Stop looking at fucking OnlyFans. I'm sorry. I have a problem with porn on the internet. I know each to their own, but I do think it's breaking Americans' fucking brains. Porn is a problem in this country. I've thought it for a long time.
It's a horrible source of dopamine. It's the worst kind of dopamine you can get.
It ruins relationships because men think that that's the way it's gonna. After you watch it for so long, you can't get satisfied with the normal fucking relationship. I've seen it break some brains. I have.
Yeah, I do too.
Talking from personal experience, I had a video store. I had the only porn room in the whole entire county. Believe me, I was pro watch what you fucking want for many fucking years. It's only after watching people I know's brains break when they got addicted to watching porn online morning, noon, and night. When you got to get up first thing in the fucking morning and watch porn, your brain is broken. Sorry.
It anesthetizes your brain with dopamine overload.
That's my personal opinion. You don't have to agree with me. I know a lot of people don't.
What, fuck Israel or porn addiction?
Porn addiction. No, definitely fuck Israel.
Porn addiction is a thing.
Take that porn addiction and fuck Israel.
Any urologist will tell you that porn addiction is bad. It's
like gambling or drug addiction. It's a dopamine hit is what it fucking is. And you got to get higher and higher and higher.
Urologists are all for masturbation. Okay, they really are.
Oh, yeah?
But they're not promoting porn addiction or porn in the sense
mindfulness says
mindfulness.
Don't spill your seed because you're giving away your juju. Like you're not supposed to if you're meditating, I guess. I don't know. I don't follow that shit. Charlie Mack, what is up, my friend? So glad to see ya.
Charlie.
Hey,
Cooper.
Hey, Cooper.
Cooper's in the house.
Hey, Cooper.
What's going on? Let me get reset here. I lost my spot. Here we go. Oh,
no, we were saying fuck Israel. I mean,
you brought a.
Okay, this is probably not going to be a popular opinion, and some people might think it's too soon. But I gotta say something. When you see something, say something. And I'm not buying the Erica Kirk thing. I'm sorry. From the very first video, I thought it felt like she was acting. Like, okay, she just lost her husband. She should be devastated. I get that. But I think it's more about attention seeking and becoming, I don't know. And then there's questions. Where did she come from? Was she a honeypot to begin with? Was she sent in by Israel?
Yeah.
I'm just saying the facts are out there. Like, I'm questioning.
I'm not going to buy this idea of you mourn in your own way. You mourn. I just, if you have a family member, particularly a spouse, that gets taken out like that, I would be broken for months.
Yeah, and I've had friends who've lost their loved ones to suicide, whatever, and they're fucking broken. There is no getting on national TV and doing, okay, she's strong, but I don't know. So this is, what is his name? James Lee. James Lee. Yeah, he came from Breaking Points, whatever. He's been doing some good work. I'll give him props. Just saying. Anyway.
I'll give him props, but I'm never going to trust him. So
that's bingo.
That's it.
Bingo.
I'll give him props where I feel he's right, but let's just get to it.
But that's progress for you, Oz, because you were a Breaking Points guy.
Now it's just gotten too weird. I don't know. There's just something very off about Erica Kirk.
There is a lot of content to be had, and we have so many amazing things down the pipeline that we are working on currently that will
unveil in due time.
I am so excited.
Yeah.
Like
I'm so excited.
In this state of mind.
It's like, lady, didn't your husband just get his face blown off like 2 seconds ago? And not to be insensitive about it, but everyone's thinking it. No one wants to be the asshole. No one wants to say it. Everyone's thinking it.
So I wasn't going to get into this stuff because I think it's a little bit too soon. It's a little bit insensitive. I wasn't going to drag Erica Kirk into this, but now it's gotten too weird, and now I need to talk about her. This is undisputed facts. Okay, Erica was born, Erica Fransby. Her father, Kent Fransby, once chaired the Israel division of the armed corporation Raytheon.
Yeah.
Okay. Linking her family directly to the Israeli military-industrial complex. And then in a 2020 interview, Erica stated that her mother was, quote-unquote, getting involved with the government.
She was getting involved with the government, so Homeland Security and Department of Defense.
That's a little bit bizarre as well. And then it says here at age 23, she sets up a Christian evangelical organization called Everyday Heroes Like You, which developed a program called Romanian Angels. And it is suspected of having been involved in child trafficking, Romania being known for such activity and worse. And then you brought this up to me last week. In 2012, she won a beauty pageant owned by Donald Trump. She was Miss Arizona 2012.
What?
Yeah, and some say that Trump was the one who introduced them. So there's more to that clip if you want to go find it over on the X. But I don't mean to be rude, and I don't mean to be a bitch, and I'm sorry for what happened to her, even though I have my questions with all of that. Oz, what the hell? There's a grassy knoll shooter. I mean, there's some crazy shit coming out about that. Is it even Charlie? Was it Charlie?
No,
the way the bullet hit him, a 30-odd 6 would have taken the whole side of his head off. I mean, there's a lot of crazy, what the fuck? You can't believe your eyes, though. We know that. We've learned that over the years. Never believe your fucking eyes. Just because you saw it doesn't mean it's real. And it makes me wonder, was Charlie getting too much fucking pressure, and maybe that, they decided to give him a better life and he's off living on an island with Epstein? I don't know.
I just put this one up of Shapiro in the corner. I don't necessarily believe it, but yeah, I believe he is a foreign agent working on behalf of Israel.
100% Shapiro's a foreign agent.
But here's Palantir. Here we go.
This is trippy. Why was Palantir putting a video
on
like
citizens.
This?
Your overnight account balances have been updated. Time to start a productive day.
Final notice, your account balance is below 500. You need 50 credits by the end of the day to avoid automatic eviction. If you have missed work due to illness, you must provide a doctor's note to reclaim your credits.
Any extra credits? Please.
Tensions are high today, with more people planning to join the Citizens Against Digital Control protest. Remember, the government knows who you are at all times. Resisting is not worth the consequences. All of their newest social credit systems are designed to keep you and your family safe and efficient.
Authorities seized a record balance of an individual's credits, citing excessive hoarding.
Traffic violation detected. 7 miles per hour over the limit. 75 credits have been automatically deducted.
You have to be fucking kidding me.
Yep, you got the flu. Your blood work shows a significant iron deficiency. I recommend incorporating more red meat into your diet.
Dr. Jones, your taxes were not filed and have been automatically deducted with late fees. Your medical license has been revoked.
Huh? Oh, hell nah. I filed an extension.
Purchase denied. Monthly red meat allowance exceeded. Try mealworms instead.
Easy worms.
Can you guys please let me through?
Attention. Unauthorized political gathering detected. Participants' access to financial services has been suspended. Due to the speeding infraction, your car will be immobilized for 3 days.
Fuck you! Take your surveillance policies and rot in hell!
You've earned 50 bonus credits for reporting your neighbor's hateful misconduct. This content exceeds your current social credit tier. May we suggest citizen responsibility?
Sounds like YouTube making us do those stupid videos.
Sarah, open the door. You have been identified by the authorities. Don't resist. Don't resist. Don't resist.
YouTube Lite.
Yeah, YouTube literally makes us watch punishment videos when we do shit wrong. So why did Palantir put out a video like that when Palantir's the ones that are going to do that to us? Oz, make it make sense.
I'm going to ask somebody in the chat, and he just came in, and that would be Indy. Indy, why did Palantir make that little short video there showing us exactly what's going to happen?
I got questions.
When we go on digital ID. Why did Palantir, the one that wants the digital ID, one of them that wants digital ID, why, Indy? Tell us why.
I don't get it. When I sent it to you, I was like, what the fuck?
Well, maybe the
Palantir's the ones that are going to do this to us. So why
maybe
are they
the hubris is
out?
so bad. But we brought in Catherine Austin Fitz.
Yeah, I love Catherine. You know, Amber's friends with her. Amber's interviewed her.
I know Amber and her.
I talked to Amber yesterday. She's okay.
Good.
She's good. She sent me a lot of pictures. She's doing good.
She said she might come by tomorrow and drop off chickens. Here we go. Wide Awake Media, ex-investment banker, Catherine Austin Fitz. If these guys get 100% digital system with digital ID programmable money, guess what? You don't get your vaccine this month. They're going to turn off your money. You don't transgender your kid. They are going to turn off your money. They are going to dictate all of your health and food policies to you. And why wouldn't they? That's like
it's a depopulation agenda. And let me tell you, the people are still coming in for boosters, Oz. I was sitting at the doctor 2 days ago watching people come in and line up for their boosters. And it was just mind-boggling.
All the great work that you have done in health and all the great work you have done in food to preserve food and health freedom, the minute they get financial transaction control, they will delete all of it. They will negate all of it. They will reverse all of it. Financial control and controlling the financial transaction train tracks is the meta control that they will use to control food and health. So I don't care what you're doing in the food and health area. If these guys get 100% digital system with a digital ID and programmable money, guess what? They're going to dictate. You don't get your vaccine this month, they're going to turn off your money. You don't transgender your kid, they're going to turn off your money. Wow. They're going to dictate all of your health and food policies to you. So we did a wonderful report in Solari called Pharma Food. on lab-grown meat and essentially artificial food. And when I read it, I couldn't understand, how do they think they're going to market this? And that's when I realized, oh, programmable money is how they're going to market.
But wait, there's more. And to bring more is our friend of the show, Whitney Webb.
Here's the thing about the biometric entry-exit wall. This is something that is not just happening in the U.S. It is being rolled out and promoted in lockstep throughout the entire Western world. The European Union is implementing it starting this year. The U.K. is poised to do it in 2025. And it is essentially part of this broader agenda to impose digital identity or digital ID on people. And digital ID is something that a lot of people in Trump's base and people that were dissenters during the COVID era were very opposed to, because this was, vaccine passports were fundamentally the trial run for a global interoperable digital ID style system. And that's essentially what these entry-exit systems will be. And it's not something that's just they're trying to do on the physical terrestrial borders of the US. All ports of entry, including airports, are going to have this, or they're hoping to impose this on people. This new paradigm for identification for travel. And obviously, as was reported during, the COVID era with the vaccine passports, the goal is not just surveillance, but restricting people's freedom of movement on, in the case of vaccines, whether or not you've been vaccinated. But that, of course, opens the door to anything, potentially even, your social media posts or your online activity, your travel should be restricted, or from the net zero carbon market side of things, if you've spent too much, you've traveled too much this year and your carbon footprint's too big, your travel's being restricted and all of that. All of that functionality is currently being marketed
unless you're Taylor
to the exact segment of the population that was against it during COVID, and they're trying to frame it with rhetoric and with crises where they think they'll consent to the system, because obviously the digital ID system only works if there's mass compliance.
And they shall have it.
They'll force us into mass compliance, and that's what we've been screaming for 10 fucking years now. They're slowly wheeling it out on us in the airports. Oh, you want to skip the line? Do the biometrics clear pass.
Yeah.
COVID was a military op, 100 fucking
and
percent.
they use these fast passes at Disneyland and Magic Mountain. That was DARPA testing, as far as I'm concerned, or at least DARPA level testing. But they've been trying this stuff in nuanced, very subtle ways. When you get something special, the fast pass, the eye scan at the airport. Remember that one? You and I.
Yeah, Amber. Go ahead and do it.
Yeah, go ahead, do it, Amber. Who is this? Is this Amber? What happened? What did you do with Amber?
We just wanted to skip the line. She's like, they already got it.
They already got it. I know, they already got it. But I brought this one. If you don't think the European Central Bank is foaming at the mouth to have digital ID, you got another thing coming. Here you go.
Oh, yeah, they'll get it before we.
Many people are a little worried about what will happen to them with the digital euro. Can you encourage them?
Of course, his name would be
why is the digital euro good for people like you and me?
A digital currency where it has been piloted, and there is only one which is clearly now launched in a very small country, but it is piloted on a fairly large scale in China, is of use and of service to all citizens. So it is not something that is good for the elite, or is good for the young, or is good for some versus others. If it is well done and if it is well implemented, it would be of service to all citizens.
It'll be it'll be all service for all.
You'll all enjoy it.
Yeah, you'll all enjoy getting it in the ass when you get that thing going, because when she said, "Oh, the elite, the rich," it's not just for the poor; it's for the elite too. Bullshit. They're the ones that profit from it. You dumb asshole.
She knows that. She's got a job to do, and that's to go out there and spread misinformation.
You're gonna love this, Shanda. This is on the side of a pub. A pub in New Brighton, England, has been renamed the George Orwell. That's a big phrase. Big Brother's watching you constantly, projected on the side of the building. I wish I would have thought of this back when I was running my pub.
Nice. War is peace. Yeah. Freedom is slavery.
No,
we've always been at war with Eurasia.
Isn't that a nifty idea?
No, it is. I love it. I love it. Well, we were kind of doing the same thing with Julian Assange, you know.
Yeah. I know. I understand that. I get that. So.
In many places, especially over in the UK, they were doing it.
Yeah, I think, and this got put in here. I think it's out of place, but I love the Starmer up there and the eyeball on the side of the building. It's great. That's wonderful. That should be playing. This reminds me of Blade Runner. This thing. Remember the movie Blade Runner when they had all those holographic things all around the city?
Yeah.
He
didn't pay his taxes. He went to prison.
We are at the precipice of Blade Runner reality right now, and I'm going to show you why here in just a couple of slides down the road. But this one, ICE wants to build out a 24/7 social media surveillance team. If you think they don't already have one,
shut up, Wired. Shut up, Wired.
Give me a effing break. You guys think we're all dumb? I mean, come on.
They do.
Get real. Now, here's a little cute demonstration. A cartoon. I'm playing cartoons. This is a cartoon. Here you go.
Did you know Britain's new digital ID system could one day control your money, your food, and even your freedom to travel? The government says it's about safety, security, and convenience. One ID for everything. Your bank, your doctor, your passport. But critics say it's something far darker. They warn it's the first step toward a social credit system, a world where every choice you make is tracked, where what you eat, what you drive, and even what you post online decides how much freedom you're allowed. Some reports describe what it could look like. If you've eaten too much beef and passed your carbon footprint, the tills won't let you buy more. If you've driven too far, you won't be allowed petrol. And if you've said the wrong thing online, you won't be allowed to board a plane. Now, the government is warning people they could lose pensions and other necessities.
They already did this over there.
Pressure. And it isn't just Britain. Versions of digital IDs are being rolled out across Europe, America, and beyond. To some, it looks less like protection and more like global control. So what do you think? Is digital ID the future of safety or the first step toward a world where every part of your life is decided for you?
Totalitarianism is what it is.
Absolute bullshit. And lastly, I had to bring this just a shout out to what Doctor Who used to be good back in the day until they fucked it up in the last 12, 15 years. Here we go. Starmer.
Citizens of Britain, the age of freedom is over. With the Brit card, you will be scanned, tracked, and judged at every turn. No work, no rent, no pint of lager without my approval. They told you it was for immigration. Liars! It is for control. Your bank accounts, your movements, even your thoughts will belong to me. Welcome to Checkpoint Britain. Brit card. Obey! Obey! Citizens of Britain! I bring you the future! The Brit card! The Brit card! Brit card. Yo, Brit card. Brit card. Brit card. Brit card. Brit card. Tap, tap, scan your soul. Brit card. Government takes control. Brit card. Big brother in your phone. No card, no job, no house, no home. Yo, it's chair in the chair. I'm the overlord king. Tony Blair dreamed it. I revived that thing. Digital leash on the worker's neck. Log inside out. One wrong step. Detect. Surveillance state with a barcode smile. We'll clock your tweets, track your banking style. Say it's about migrants, but that's the disguise. Really, it's your freedom getting nationalized. Brit card. Mandatory vibe. Scan your face just to stay alive. Brit card. Starmer's plan so neat. Checkpoint Britain on every street. Brit card. Mandatory vibe. Scan your face just to stay alive. Brit card. Starmer's plan so neat. Checkpoint Britain on every street. Own dies, but you're locked outside. Old days cry, got nowhere to hide. Hackers feast on the honeypot stash. All your data turn to digital cash. CBDC with a freeze on your pay. Post the wrong meme and they take it away. Smile for the scanner, welcome to the show. Big brother's back and he's running the flow. Brit card, sign of the beast, privacy's dead, control increased. Brit card, tap, 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 it's done. Welcome to Labour, 1984 has begun. Brit card, Brit card. Brit card, yeah, Brit card. Brit card, Brit card, Brit card. Brit card, yeah, Brit card. Brit card, Brit card.
Wow. Wow.
Welcome to 1984. Wow, 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 wow. Now, Chanda, the next two segments are something that I don't think people are paying attention enough to. I say that with all sincerity and humbleness, but everybody is so fixated on the AI chats, the large language models, just fixated on, they're worrying about them, but they are not as they should, but they're not seeing what's happening with that. And I submit to you that they are going to integrate the AI into robotics. They are going to do that.
Yeah.
Number one, that we visually see. I don't know what else they're doing back behind the deep state with the AI, but robots are the first thing that's going to be brought to you and me and everybody else in the world. And
the population agenda. They got these robots with AI. They don't need us.
It is frightening. And here we go. I got 2 of these, and then we're about midway. We're getting close, and we will fire it. There we go.
Hold on to your seats because the robotics world just exploded with developments that'll make your head spin. We're talking about Figure AI raising over $1 billion at a mind-bending $39 billion valuation, and they haven't even mass-produced their robots yet. But here's where it gets absolutely wild. Chinese robots are pulling off 720-degree spinning kicks mid-air. French engineers built an industrial powerhouse in just 40 days. And startups are creating emotionally intelligent machines that might actually understand your feelings better than your best friend. The funding round was led by Parkway Venture Capital with heavyweight investors like Brookfield Asset Management, NVIDIA, Intel Capital, and Qualcomm Ventures, all throwing massive cash at this vision of humanoid workers. Why are investors going absolutely crazy for Figure? 3 reasons that should terrify and excite you in equal measure. First, they're scaling production through their BotQ facility to deploy robots in actual homes and businesses. Not labs, not demos. Real environments where real people live and work. Second, they're building next-generation GPU data centers specifically designed to train their AI platform called Helix. We're talking about computational power that dwarfs what most tech companies have access to. Third, and this is the mind-blowing part, they're launching the largest data collection effort in robotics history to capture human behavior at internet scale. These aren't party tricks. These are proof-of-concept demonstrations that the hardware and software have reached a level of sophistication that seemed impossible just 2 years ago. Here's what makes the G1 special. Unitree updates the robot software monthly, sometimes more frequently. Each update improves footstep stability, reaction time, and joint control. The robot is literally getting better at being human every few weeks. Engineers report that the G1 has become the go-to platform for testing AI control algorithms because it can learn new skills rapidly in simulation and transfer them to real-world movement without the lengthy calibration periods that plague other systems. But here's the crazy part. A research team at SUSTECH decided to see just how tough these robots really are. Professor Hekong's team subjected a Unitree G1 to what they called a humanoid violence test.
Oh, good
Researchers
idea.
shoved the robot, struck it with considerable force, and even performed a flying dropkick directly into its chest. The robot remained standing through almost every assault. In the most dramatic moment, a human researcher charged at full speed and dropkicked the robot center mass. The G1 staggered but recovered its balance within seconds. The only thing that managed to knock it down was slipping on a loose floor tile, and even then, the robot rebounded to its feet in under 1 second. This level of dynamic balance and recovery would be impressive for a human, let alone a machine. The violence test reveals something profound about modern robotics. These machines are developing what can only be described as physical resilience. The advanced algorithms, including reinforcement learning policies, allow the robot to respond to sudden impacts by instantly shifting weight distribution and taking corrective steps. It's reactive balance at superhuman speeds.
Wow. When's it gonna get pissed that it's been kicked in the fucking back and face? And yeah, it's gonna.
Well, this is the thing. They explain that away, but I'm not buying anything. But there's more. And my point is, these are already in production. They are going to be in mass production, and you can't tell me that robot can't replace a worker like that. You cannot
especially
tell
factory
me.
workers,
Especially
line workers.
factory
Hell
workers.
yeah.
Yeah, and my daughter, we have a bet going, and she said that a robot can't do the work that she does, and she's in R&D at an aircraft company, which I won't say, but I made a bet with her. I told her within 3 years she will be replaceable by an AI robot. Sorry, honey. And we made that bet, hand shook on it all. But here's what backs up my point. This is troubling because once they perfect AGI, which is artificial general intelligence, and they plug that into those robots, they will be able to think and do anything that they're
quantum computing. They'll be able to just shove
yeah.
quantum computing right into them.
And you know what?
And yeah, quantum computing is destroying the fucking world. These fucking data centers and
they're sucking
the energy and water that they're fucking taking. Yeah,
it mimics the Matrix so closely, it scares the shit. I'm not even talking about iRobot, that 2003 movie with Will Smith. But this, to me, is the first incarnation of the robots they had in that movie. After this incarnation, they're going to be something crazy.
Maybe they do got to turn us into batteries.
Yeah, maybe. But here we go. Let's finish this off and watch this one.
But here's where things get really interesting. While everyone focuses on the robot bodies, the hands might be the most important breakthrough. Wuji Tech just unveiled the Wuji Hand, a 5-fingered robotic hand with 20 active degrees of freedom that weighs under 600 grams, but can exert up to 15 newtons of force per fingertip and hold a 10-kilogram object in static grasp. The technical specifications are staggering. 4 independently actuated joints per finger, mimicking the range of motion of human hands.
Good, I hope it can open a
sensing
jar
and control
for
with
me.
feedback loops up to 1,000 hertz, meaning the hand can react to touch and pressure changes in real time. But here's the crazy part. One startup is tackling the problem that everyone else ignores. While companies focus on making robots stronger, faster, and more capable, a Headform is working on making robots that humans actually want to be around. Founded by Columbia University PhD Hu Yuhang, a Headform secured 2 funding rounds in 3 months by focusing on emotional connection and empathy in humanoid robots. Their approach is revolutionary. Instead of avoiding the uncanny valley, they're trying to bridge it with genuine emotional intelligence. A Headform's robots train themselves in facial expressions through what they call mirror self-perception. The robot uses cameras as eyes and practices different expressions while watching itself, refining each smile, frown, and gesture until it achieves fluid, natural-looking emotions. Their emotional foundation model processes voice tone, facial cues, language, and context to give robots a form of emotional intelligence. The robot can see a person's face, hear their voice, and infer happiness, sadness, frustration, or excitement, then respond with appropriate empathetic reactions. This goes far beyond chatbot responses by anchoring emotional understanding in physical gestures and facial expressions. The hardware is equally impressive. A Headform developed a bionic face with over 30 degrees of freedom in facial movement, using flexible artificial muscles and specialized skin materials. The goal is crossing the uncanny valley by making expressions smooth and genuine enough that people feel comfortable, maybe even emotionally connected, to the robot. Their first product, called Emo, is a humanoid head and torso designed for customer service, entertainment, and brand experiences. Internal testing begins by the end of this year, focusing on how humans respond to sustained interaction with an emotionally intelligent robot. If successful, a Headform might create the first robots that people genuinely enjoy spending time with, not just because they're useful, but because they provide emotional connection.
Get your Barbie and everything, and you know what? Yeah. Everybody thinks, oh, they're going to use those for sex bots. That's not going to make them the kind of money they're going to use those to replace everybody. Yeah. You know, that's what the ultra wealthy, the ones that they're in favor of digital ID for themselves too, not just you. Well, this is beyond scary to me, but I'm not scared. I'm just accepting going forward.
Well, we'll be dead before it. I mean, think about it. We have a nuclear war. They can just replace all of us with those guys. And the uncanny valley, we've talked about that before. That's where the human brain knows when something is not human. So they're trying to make sure that our human brains think it looks human.
Yeah, no, talk about problems, emotional problems people have now. Just wait till they unleash all these robots in society. People are going to feel they have no value anymore. I bet the suicide rate is going to skyrocket.
Well, that's okay, because leading into our next slide, they need a bunch of extra organs because the elites want to live to be 150. Now, this is a little old, and I'm sure a lot of you saw this or heard about it. Putin was visiting with Xi Jinping and Kim Jong-un, and he got caught on a hot mic talking with Xi Jinping about how they can live to be 150 now.
Yeah, except they're using as Palestinian organs because they're harvesting.
They're using organs, yeah. And the fucked up thing about organs, you got to be alive to harvest them. He says in the past it's rare for someone to live, you know. Human organs can be repeatedly replaced, and we can get younger and younger ones, and we can stave off. Xi Jinping says it's possible to live to be 150 in this century.
Anyway, if you're bored with this video already, I'll give you the bottom line. No, these people aren't going to live till they're 150, and it's rather pretentious to think they can. Based on American data, a 72-year-old, how likely is it a 72-year-old man will live till they're 82? Well, it turns out there's a 76.6% chance based on 22 American data. So in the year 2022, for a 72-year-old man, the probability that he would reach 82 is 76.6%. In other words, there's a 23.4% chance he'd die. And I would say this applies to these gentlemen as well.
Yeah. So Dr. Campbell thinks, or Nurse Campbell, he's a nurse, thinks that whatever, they're not gonna live that long. But I reported 2 weeks ago that Putin won't he bags up his poop when he goes around traveling because he doesn't want other countries to know his physical health and have DNA ran. How many times has he already had organs transplanted? And the fucked up thing is these organ transplants, the person's got to be pretty much still alive when they harvest that organ, because a dead body, instantly the tissues and the organs start to, no oxygen, it's going bad. So, yeah, it's fucked up part is people got to be alive for these organs to be harvested.
I'm going to suggest and qualify what you just said. I believe absolutely that Putin had an organ transplant because we were pretty sure that he had cancer a few years back.
Yeah, I remember in 2016, they were telling us he was on his deathbed. That was back in the Hillary Obama days.
So they get him a replacement organ. They hit it with interferon or whatever they do.
Yeah, it's interferon.
Or the Lazarus drug that they've been giving these fucking rich people and presidents for the last goddamn 20 years.
Adrenochrome.
Yeah, whatever. But on a lighter slide, the Chinese are having a little fun. They have invented, and some are going to say, oh, they've had this for a long time. Well, I've never seen it, and I want to show it to everybody. The invisible cloak from Harry Potter. And it looks pretty good, Shanda. Check it out. I want one for Christmas.
Okay.
Not bad.
Yeah, I knew they had this technology. I'm pretty sure the U.S. CIA has this. DARPA has this technology too.
Yeah. Check it out. I had to turn off the music. That's
Yeah, no, that's fine. But yeah, if I remember right, DARPA's got a bunch of different versions of this too. The things they don't tell us they have.
This was a good one right here. I love this. Check this shit out. Just take it, unfold it. Now, is that good or what? Isn't that good?
Yeah,
come on. Really?
That is.
Really?
It's creepy.
Yeah, so DARPA's got a new toy.
Yeah, I think DARPA's had this one for a while.
I'm sure they have. Right. I mean, I want them to do it like Arnold did when he's running from the Predator. Just cover himself with mud.
Yeah, oh my God, not the Predator.
Not the Predator. Okay. Now, we have...
That's the green screen. That's old tech, but cool. Yeah, I agree that it's old tech.
This is the be-all, end-all to everything as far as I'm concerned. And that would be... I bet nobody can guess what I'm going to put up on the screen. You think?
I don't know.
Here we go.
I've got this.
I got this. So yeah, this is where we're headed, everybody. Darwin's got all this.
I wish
too. Now
we're running a little behind.
Yeah, we should get this. We'll the second half is fast. Like I said earlier, Shanda and I are dedicating this song to everybody in the chat, and I want to thank everybody personally for all the support you've given Shanda and myself, but mostly Shanda because of where she's at in her journey. Thank you so much, and I hope you appreciate this song. I did re-audio engineer it, so it might sound a little bit better, maybe a little worse, but these guys are great. Shanda, have you heard it yet?
I haven't.
Okay, a little blood, sweat, and tears.
Nice.
into my life. I want to thank you, girl. Oh, I want to thank you, girl. You made me so very happy. I'm so glad you came into my life.
We mean it, guys. We love you guys. You
We
have been with
do.
us through thick and thin, and we so appreciate it. Peace. I'm so glad you liked it. Thanks so much.
I don't know where I would be without our amazing community. You
I-
guys have
yeah.
carried me through the hardest year, and it's getting harder. Things are getting much rougher, and you're still there, and I just can't believe it. You see my posts. I put up emotional posts all the time, Just, you guys move me so much.
Here you go. You brought this, Shanda.
Let's talk about the government shutdown. So what are the Dems demanding with their line in the sand that they drew, Oz? Pretty much nothing. So they want free healthcare for illegals. They want to restore NPR and PBS's funding because, God, we can't live without NPR's fucking CIA talking points. Revoke a rural hospital funding. What the fuck is that about? Revoke? Our rural hospital's about to fucking go under. They need
I
the
don't
money.
understand this. I'm calling into question
And
this.
climate and DEI funding for foreign nations.
What the
and
hell?
to continue Biden's Obamacare
Subsidies. Yeah, I don't. What the hell? Where did you get this?
Fox News.
Oh, never mind.
So there you go. Fox News.
Okay, never mind.
But are the Dems really fucking demanding anything that'll help any of us?
No, they're not. And
The
that
NPR one's the only one I see on there that would fucking who we quit watching or listening to NPR 20 years ago.
Yeah, I know. I'm revoke rural hospital funding. That they mean.
I'd have to look into that one because that one.
Yeah,
just
that doesn't make
sense.
sense.
To me.
We need the rural hospital
Yeah.
funding.
We need
this
it.
is this if this is from Fox, they rewrote the headline. Anyway, you brought
I'm sure.
you brought another little short piece of music here. Tell them what's this about? What's this about?
This is a song about Luigi
okay.
Mangione.
Luigi Mangione.
Hey there, Luigi, went and made yourself a martyr. See, your life is over now, and ours will keep on getting harder just the same.
And it does.
Profits over people is their game.
100%.
They've got no shame. Hey there, Luigi, you put bullets into Brian, but they've already replaced him, and the kids will keep on dying just the same. They're still denying all the claims. They've got no shame.
None.
Oh, there must be better ways. Oh, there must be better ways. The richest country on the earth somehow still can't see the worth of letting all its citizens survive. The right to bear your arms and such isn't really worth that much without the fucking right to be alive, to be alive. Hey there, Luigi, while I can't condone the violence, I know change is gonna come, and we won't all sit here in silence anymore. We want the lives we were made for. There must be more.
It's an excellent song.
Last Saturday night, I sat here, Oz, with absolutely no pain medication because my insurance keeps fucking denying what I get every month. Nothing's changed. It's the same fucking thing. It's a straight script of fucking morphine for the bone pain. And I have to play this game with them where I get pre-authorizations and this fucking form that they want. My doctors do all of that. And then they deny it. And then I have to wait for them to deny it twice because I'm poor. I shouldn't have the money to cover it. So I'm not allowed to pay for it, even though they won't pay for it. And finally, my pharmacist will be like, fuck it, and she will sell it to me, and it'll be $500. But then somehow they'll get a discount card that they can push through on it, and they'll get it dropped down to where I can afford to buy it. And we have to play this game every month on just this one medication. And this is my pain med. That's my med bag right there. I mean, that thing is full of everything. All of my steroids, all of my nausea medications, all of my pain medications. There's just so many different ones I have to take. And I was pissed. So I wrote them an email. I wrote Molina, my health insurance that keeps denying it, a big long email. They say, we'll answer your email within 48 hours. I haven't heard a fucking word. And yeah, I was wordy, but I wasn't rude. I didn't cuss at them. I just said I would never wish this type of cancer on anybody. It's that terrible. And what if it was your mother? What if it was your daughter? What if it was your grandmother? Would you want them to suffer their dying days in this amount of pain that I sit in at 1 o'clock in the morning because I can't sleep because I'm in so much pain? They didn't even have the fucking audacity to answer my fucking email. Not even a go fuck yourself. Sorry. That's the way the system works. We'll look into it. Nothing.
You showed me your show. I'm going to show you mine. This is half. This is
God.
Half.
This isn't even all of mine. I have a tray out in the living room. That's all the ones I take in the morning.
I know. There's 5 here. There's 5 here, and I've got 5 more plus some.
That's how they're
ones.
fucking rich, because they're keeping us all alive on big pharma.
Well, I got to have this, and I got to have this, and I got to have
to have my
this.
blood pressure meds. I got to have my fucking steroids. I can't not have them.
So you brought Harris and her.
Oh, this is so sad. I just thought, we should talk about Kamala. Book reveals that they had a marital rift with Doug during the campaign. So Mr. Harris had to sleep on the couch, poor guy.
Whatever.
Who gives a shit?
Who gives a shit? Now you brought, Shama was on with Nick the other day. What'd she have to say?
Yeah, this is short, but it's good. Fuck Adam Smith. Fuck that guy.
That guy is evil incarnate.
Adam Smith has called the anti-war protesters left-wing fascists, and
we're fascists.
Has demanded that they be arrested. And in last night's interview, Adam Smith compared the anti-genocide protest movement to the right-wing.
He looks like Emperor
Palpatine
Palpatine from Star Wars.
Oh, yeah.
I know. And he said, this is a quote from his interview,
how
it's
dare
not really
Democratic
than what the MAGA people did on January 6th. So, in other words, it shows you that these Democrats have far more in common with the Trump administration than they do with us, because they are also, just like Trump wants to crack down on protest movement, they also want to crack down on protest movements. In fact, last year under Biden and Democrats like Adam Smith, there were worse attacks on protest movements last year than it's ever been since the 1960s, since the anti-Vietnam War protests. And so
I vote for Shama just to get rid of that guy. I don't care what Shama does, if she sticks to her word or not. I vote for just to get rid of that scumbag. Now,
I promise you, she's 10,000 times better than fucking him.
Grocery prices are rising as beef, coffee hit record highs. Remember, in 2022, Shanda, I was telling you, because Joey's Coffee, that the coffee was going to double in price. Well, guess what? The coffee has doubled in price.
Yeah.
It
has. No, you did. You called it. Yeah, you guys, I plan on calling and finding out who's denying my shit, believe me. They hung up on my pharmacist twice this week.
Yeah, of course. By the way, I was just at Wallywood the other day, and is this a picture from you?
No, I didn't take this picture, but it's real. I was there. I saw it. $25 for a bag of candy. Yeah, porch light will be off this year. Holy shit. Not that kids need this fucking poison, but wow.
I'm not going to list these because we're getting short on time. This has to be a record. All 69 U.S. companies that have filed for bankruptcy so far in 2025. The outlook for the United States does not look good. From January to September 2025, a total of 69 large U.S. companies filed for bankruptcy. According to recent data compiled by Intelligence, the filings reveal clear patterns across all sectors, with retail standing out as the hardest hit.
Yep.
Both in brick and mortar stores and in e-commerce businesses, except for Amazon. Restaurants, food services follow closely behind, with numerous bankruptcies, including large chains and regional breweries, manufacturing companies. Also,
microbreweries are gone.
That's
over.
Filed significant number of petitions, while consumer products, beverage, and technology companies have also showed notable activity. And there's a list, and a lot of the companies that filed, they're a company name that has things like grocery stores that you recognize, but I'm not going to run that list. But
Right.
this is really bad, you guys. We have been talking
Well, it's
about
predator
this.
capitalism. They keep buying them up and fucking gutting them, and
The buying habits of the public, particularly the fucking boomers. We don't go to restaurants anymore. We don't go to movies anymore. We don't go to public places. Not because of the pandemic we had, but because of the shit, pandemic, shootings, everything else that could possibly be happening that
not
are
to mention,
happening.
most of you are living on $1,000 a fucking month as your Social Security payments.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I won't tell you what Joey and I have to live on a month, but you'd be embarrassed. So
I'm
again,
embarrassed for what I have to live on.
I am wholly embarrassed for what you have to live on. That's just horrible. Horrible. So again, it's the shit's getting real, guys. We got this one. You brought this.
My doctor says I don't have much longer to live. I have the big C. Being a CU next Tuesday isn't a terminal illness.
Can't you say that word on there?
Cunt? Yeah.
Good for you.
No, it's been added to the YouTube bad list, but we're
already in the
list.
dumpster out behind YouTube. It doesn't make any difference anymore. We're done.
We definitely are.
You brought this one as well.
Today's secret word is Epsteinaminofen. And Epsteinaminofen. The painkiller that mysteriously vanishes overnight. Trusted by doctors, then suddenly not. Side effects may include disbelief, covering up, and missing footage. Yeah, isn't it weird that, acetaminophen is what is giving everybody the tisms? If you haven't heard, they're the bad guy now. It's not the boops that RFK Jr. promised he was going to go after. No, it's the acetaminophen. And not to argue that acetaminophen's good for you, because we know that it dulls emotions.
Yeah,
it's really not good for you. But I don't think that what they're trying to link into is actually the problem.
This is all distraction, but
yeah,
it's the perfect, because there's a little truth to it. A little truth to the propaganda always makes it sell better.
A little truth.
There's
We're gonna get there, Dilly.
Good news, everybody. You don't have to watch CBS News anymore. You don't have to watch. You don't have to watch Paramount Plus anymore. And I recommend. I've canceled my Paramount Plus. It runs out at the end of the month. I recommend that everybody cancel Paramount Plus, because they've got, on October 7th, they're going to have a feel-good Zionist propaganda piece about October 7th. And if you're going to cancel, I suggest everybody cancel on that day. And CBS News, when they name Barry Weiss as the editor for CBS News, that means that news is done forever. Not that it's been anything great for the last 10, 15 years, but as we said probably last week, the news died at the turn of the century, what we had left.
Clinton killed it.
Yeah,
Clinton
when they turned, Bill Clinton, when they turned it in, the Telecommunications Act, when they turned it into entertainment and reduced it from 51 companies that did news to 6 corporations.
Yeah.
That was the end of your news. And no, I do not, like, Barry Rice. I think she's a rotten human
Barry
being.
Rice. Barry Weiss.
Barry Weiss. And I think she's rotten, and I think she's dumber than a stump. And
She is stupid as shit. Yeah.
And I don't know how her and the likes of Taylor Lorenz.
I was gonna say, is Taylor Lorenz her fucking secretary or assistant?
Yeah, what the fuck? So anyway, just remember this. Cancel your HBO, cancel your Paramount Plus, and if you want to cancel Netflix, go right ahead. But I'm not going to do the Netflix slide.
Since I got sick, there's something in my soul that won't let me watch TV anymore. It's like I only have such limited time on this earth. I can't waste it watching garbage like that.
Yeah,
so I just don't.
I understand.
I can't.
I understand.
People are like, have you watched this? Have you watched that? And I'm like, no, I just can't. I've got too much other stuff to do in my life. Than
no reruns
TV.
for you.
Yeah.
What'd you bring Bondi for? You make me vomit.
Well, I thought we'd talk about Portland and the government shutdown all at once. You know.
Here we go.
Just last night, we saw an extremely troubling incident where conservative journalist Nick Sorter was captured on video, being taken into custody by the Portland police after he was ambushed by Antifa.
They don't care when it's other journalists, it's just conservative
But instead of arresting these violent mob members night after night after night who are ravaging this community, the police arrested a journalist who was there trying to document the chaos, and everyone in this room should be extremely concerned about that. The Department of Justice spoke with that journalist this morning, and they will be launching a full investigation into his arrest.
Kill it.
Yeah. So
the double fucking standard. We've been screaming about independent journalists getting pulled off of the fucking street for fucking years now, but when it's conservative, the Justice Department's going to look into it.
And were these the poisonous sunflowers you sent my wife, Shanta?
No, the poisonous sunflowers. You're funny. I didn't send her poisonous sunflowers. I sent her mammoths. No, we actually have a parasitic sunflower weed that came out of Europe that popped up here in Washington State, and it's threatening all of our sunflower crops in Washington State.
Scare me.
It's a parasitic
Scares
weed
me.
never seen on the North
Centralia.
Yeah.
Right down the street.
The Department of Agriculture.
I know.
Rubinchant cumina has been found in Yakima. It's a weed that attacks and kills one of our most beautiful plants, the sunflower. To learn more about this, Finn Spieshager, one of our state's Department of Agriculture, joining us now. Thank you for being here, Sven.
Oh, you're welcome, and good evening.
Good evening. Do you know how this parasite made it to Yakima?
Well, we may never know the answer to that, but the most likely mode of transport was through an infested batch of seeds.
So, yeah.
So, and the fucked up thing about this is this plant doesn't have its own chlorophyll, so it steals the chlorophyll literally out of the sunflower plant and decimates the whole entire fucking crop. And we won't be able to sell our sunflowers to manufacturers now, or to processors. So they pretty much shut Washington State down for sunflower production, which we were like 20% of 20% of the production in the United States. Which, do you know the biggest states are the Dakotas? I was shocked about that. I thought it would be Kansas or Iowa or something, but no, it's the Dakotas make have the most sunflowers. But I love the sunflowers, and my sunflowers were amazing this year. They were so beautiful. My tallest one was almost 15 feet. They were gorgeous this year.
Now, you brought this one. The Pope has gotten round ice cubes for his whiskey.
Oh, fuck this. Okay, so I shared this yesterday with fuck the children in Gaza. Let's bless this piece of ice. So, yes, he's blessing this piece of ice to stop climate change.
What?
Yeah, that's right.
That's really scientific.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, oh, God.
Oh, he does a whole prayer over it, and then they make a pact to fight back against, climate. It's so stupid. It's so stupid. There's children literally dying, and you are taking Jesus's name to bless a piece of ice.
You
So
brought the dude. What's the dude say?
I like that dude. The dude says, "Look, man, stop asking me if I'd stay in a cabin by a lake for $1 million, unless you actually have a cabin and the $1 million. But I
Smart.
would do it for fucking free. So just
Nah.
give me the cabin."
That's the dude logic for you. Aliens give you a chance to convince them humanity deserves to be saved. You can only show them 2 items. What are they, Shanda? What do you show them?
That's why
It ain't the Bible. That ain't one of them.
A kitten and an ICU nurse.
Oh, I like that. Those are good choices. I was thinking more like a Wendy's Frosty and a free refill at the movies or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, those are worth living for.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
Sure. I didn't know this. The dolphin brain, bigger than the humans. Dolphins have brains larger and more complex than humans, both in weight and in brain to body ratio. Did you know that?
Wow. I would believe it. They're pretty fucking smart. The CIA tried to train them to blow up fucking Russia. So, yeah.
Yeah. Shanda
Cuba.
brought a fashion segment, everybody. Are you excited?
Fashion. Well, it's Paris Fashion Week. Don't you know? The freaks are all out.
Well, this is a good one. I've played with this one a little bit, but hope you appreciate it.
What the fuck? This is Hunger Games, man.
It is.
This is Capital. Oh, you know you want nose jewelry. Dolphins are Hamas. Yeah,
No, I want the pee-pee flower. What's this one?
Check it out.
I didn't see this one.
Yeah, no, this one's good too. I don't know. I'd freak out if that was coming at me. Don't you think? Wouldn't you?
Is this another zombie movie trailer? What the hell? Is
Right, 28 years later.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. What the hell's going on? Well, it's time for Hollywood to go fuck
Hollywood,
itself.
go fuck yourself. We
Yeah,
got lots to talk about.
We're going to get out of here pretty quick tonight. But
I
here
was
we go.
patiently waiting all day yesterday for the Diddy freaking sentencing, and it happened. He got sentenced to 4 years and 2 months, 50,
Oh, my God.
50 months total.
Oh,
Prosecutors were going for 11 years, but yeah, the judge, hey, I'm surprised the judge gave him 4 years because he had speaking engagements already booked for next week. So the fact that they even gave him any time, I think is kind of a win. I don't know. What do you guys think?
I don't. I think he should got more.
We all do. This is the rise of the Nepo babies. If you haven't seen these fucking kids out there, these Hollywood elite, they're allowed to do whatever they want. So Jaden Smith just got named the creative director of Christian Louis Vuitton. Of course, he didn't go to, no designer school, and he didn't come up the ranks of fashion. No, he just wears crazy shit, so they thought it was a good idea to pick him. And this is from our friend Joey B. Tunes. We love Joey B. Tunes. He's so funny.
Oh, look, it's the pride of the Smith family. Imagine making gang signs while carrying a purse. That's like pulling up to a street fight in a Prius. My God, man. How does he not know we're all embarrassed for him? Look at him. What's he got, food poisoning here? He really thinks when people see this, they'll be like, bro, Jaden Smith is so deep. It's like he feels the pain of every starving child on earth all at once, you know? Sure, because having someone film you across the street looking like you're trying to pass a kidney stone isn't a cry for attention at all, right? I mean, you can see him look right at the camera from across the street. What does he think, we weren't going to see that? Ugh, what's wrong with these people?
Yeah, what's wrong?
Well, and then you have Ben Affleck and Jennifer Gardner's daughter, who got to address the the UN because she's upset that we are not
we have access to a
utilizing
technology
masks.
to prevent airborne disease, something that millions of our ancestors and millions of people around the world today would kill for, and we refuse to use it.
She wants you to mask up. She wants kids to mask up. She wants all colleges to have mask mandates. I think this is a child who has been rooted in fear and a lot of fucking fear. But Oz, would my 18-year-old be invited to go and address the UN? I mean, it's not like she's studying to be a nurse. She doesn't have any medical background. She literally is a kid, a rich kid who's bitching because she wants people to wear masks.
I want you to address the UN. I'd love that.
Yeah, fuck those people. And Cardi B spent $13K on a diamond butt crack piercing. You go, Cardi.
Can I skip Theo, or do we do Theo?
Theo's short.
Okay, we got Theo. Theo, what's he doing here?
I don't remember.
I would never take my own life. I would never take my own life.
Oh, yeah.
Okay? You hear that, Israel? I would never take my own life. I'm grateful to God for his grace in my life. I love my siblings.
Okay, so you can kill it there. I'll get to the point.
Many friends.
So the point is, Theo had a really bad set. He was filming a Netflix special, and he got relentlessly heckled by the fucking crowd because he's been very, very outspoken for the children of Gaza, which I fucking love, and I will completely support Theo Von because he has had the balls to stand up and say this is a genocide and you're killing fucking children. And the fact that he has to go on air and say that he is not going to unalive himself because YouTube sucks, we have to say stupid words like that, just goes to show you the threat that Israel actually is to any kind of Hollywood star who comes out in support of fucking Gaza.
Well, after the Charlie Kirk thing, don't blame him.
I don't either. And I totally support him because, I mean, and there's a lot of things that Theo Von's done that I don't agree with, but the fact that he has stepped up over the last 4 or 5 months and been very outspoken for the Palestinians, I 100% support that. Yeah.
Why did you bring this happy couple?
Dude, because I thought she had a hairy chest. It turns out it's feathers.
Christ. I want to know where his personal chef is. Why isn't he in that picture? Oh, wait.
Why haven't there been any answers to what happened to his chef? I
don't know. It's Stoner Corner time.
Stoner Corner.
And here we go, Stoner Corner. This is my favorite antidepressant. Do you agree with that, Shanda?
Yep.
I identify as a stoner. My pronouns are high as fuck. Wait a minute. This isn't the pumpkin patch. No, it is not, Lucy. Haters gonna hate, but Granny's gonna get baked. And there is the squirrel that sits in front of my house, and I just drool. Took all these years to realize he was not eating spinach the whole damn time. And there is Betty Rubble and Wilma Flintstone in all their glory.
They're having a safety meting. They're looking good.
They're having a safety meeting. It is Meme Alley time, and then we are out of here. And I had to bring this, Chanda. I could not bring this. And,
okay.
And it's not loading, but there it goes. There we go. Fuck can be used in many ways and is probably the only fucking word that can be put in every fucking where and still makes fucking sense, fuckers.
Fuckers.
Hey, autocorrect.
Comrade Misty would appreciate that.
Oh, yeah. Hey, autocorrect. Quick tampering with my curse words, you mother forklift. And I
I hate ducking. It always changes fucking to ducking, and it makes me so mad.
Yeah, I absolutely agree.
I'm never ducking.
Founded, if you understand, you're old. Yes, I am old. My dad had one. It's a DeSoto, I believe. And the employee shortage is so bad that long-haired freaky people can now apply. I think the whole world needs to smoke a joint and calm the fuck down. I don't know if that's going to help. This is great. when the mushrooms wear off and you realize that you're not a space smuggler traveling across the universe with a Wookiee. And
that's very
that's
funny.
an inside one from old
That
Star
is an
Wars.
inside joke.
And I'm quite fond of this one.
How the fuck?
Why said if I go fishing tonight, I'm not getting in her panties. I'll teach her. I was raised I was raised with manners, but if you go low, I'll take us both to hell. I don't give a fuck. And there is a Viagra truck, and that's how they roll these days. Mom, let me introduce you to my girlfriend. Mom, you couldn't find anything better? Me, leave me alone, Mom. I love her. Mom, shut up. I'm speaking to her. And I think
I've had some mother-in-laws that are like that. Like, you should fucking run.
Pretty right on, I gotta say. And let's see, what else do we have here? Area 51 is where they keep all of the Walmart cashiers. 157 square foot Temu warehouse in China went up in flames today. The total loss of inventory has been estimated to be as high as $56.19.
That explains where my Temu order went.
Yeah, all $56 worth. Sometimes all we need is a hug, and I'm looking at that hug and I'm wondering. Rich people, poor people, people I catch. I can't see it there in the screen.
People I catch being mean to my dog.
Yeah, being mean to my dog, and I happen
or my
to
cats.
agree.
He'll be mean to my cats. I'll fuck you up.
You can't. It's cut off down there, but he's got him wrapped in plastic, throwing him out in the deep sea.
Yeah.
Just did 9 months on the inside. My parents are now serving life. Yeah, kind of happens that way. Some enjoy that, some not so much. And let me see, what do we got? Oh, I like this, Shanda. This is the diet fork and diet spoon, and
I
then
get food on those.
I'd turn them around and use them like chopsticks. Snore Be Gone and anti-snore mattress.
I need that. I so need that.
Joey would be the one that would shoot off, but I'm the one that makes all the noise and moves around so much. She snores, I wake her up moving. And if you're getting ready for Halloween, Beauty and the Boomer suggests this costume.
That's funny.
You might enjoy that one. Then we've got when you're so full of shit, you need 2 extra assholes. That would be Adam Shit. Well, I don't even know who those assholes are. I can't tell. One of them is Nancy Pelosi. A new device for people who get offended easily. I could give these away sometimes. Do-it-yourself rapture machine. Send a bunch of those to Israel, will you? How the rest of the world sees the USA. Los Angeles, what? Yeehaw! Disney World in New York. That's pretty. That's
kind of true.
That's kind of true. Actually, it is. And for the flat earthers, we proved that the Earth is flat. And hey, Pooh, you in there? Okay.
That's a cute tattoo.
Yeah, that's a cute tattoo, but it's kind of a disgusting meme.
Yeah.
You know what's cheaper than therapy? Admitting you're batshit crazy and running with it. I will go with that.
That's what I do. That works well for me.
Since I bought this toy for my dog, no more salesman break-ins or friends popping in unannounced. Just peace and quiet. That Missy has the werewolf collar thing going on. Her hair is like a her hair is like she's like a velociraptor. IKEA job interview, and you got to put it together. And cocaine toothache drops. This is a real ad, 15 cents. And Lloyd Manufacturing Company. This is like from 1909.
They still use cocaine in like ear, nose, and throat doctors' offices.
I didn't know that. I'm not trying to make waves here, but in my opinion, Dove chocolate tastes way better than their soap. And
it's probably made out of the same thing, though.
that's a boomer joke. And here we go with Remember When. You guys, a lot of our people can remember when. I saw some people wadeering their birth dates today. And there's I, Genie, and finally found the perfect garden gnome. I like that. And do you remember The King and I? It was a TV series back in 1973 with Samantha.
I've heard
Egger
of
and
it.
Neil
I know
Brenner.
what it is, but I never saw it.
It was good. I liked Samantha Egger. She was great. And then we have, who is this, Shanda?
Mr.
Bill,
Mr. Bill.
Oh no, Mr. Hands. I loved Room 222. Karen Valentine was the best. Rock'em Sock'em Robots, and I had this ice tray when I was growing up, and I always
me too.
I always fucked my knuckles up trying to open it. Kids today think they're so smart. Ask them if they can program the stations on this radio.
Yeah. Find the station on this. Yeah.
Program that sucker. And then we have this one, I think Jody Havel. Yeah, Jody Havel. I so relate to this. 1963, sprawled on the carpet, toys by your side, lost in the magic of Saturday morning cartoons. And I told Jody, if I could go back there, I would, and I would fucking stay there. I would
Big
stay
bowl
there.
of Cocoa Puffs. Hell yeah.
I would stay there. And I still have one of these cologne bottles out in the back. And that's an Avon car cologne bottle. I have the green one. Yeah, I have that one.
I can still smell it.
what is this thing here that you put in
The original charcuterie board. Don't you remember the Kraft crackers and cheese that you got with the little plastic stick?
Yeah, but the cheese wasn't cheese. It was some kind of alien grease.
Yeah, but we still loved it. That's not the point. And they never gave you enough cheese. You only got through like 2 crackers and then you were out of cheese.
They had 2 different kinds. They had one with cheese and one with peanut butter. I always
peanut butter, yeah.
I always opted for the peanut butter. And here we go. I'm not trying to relive the past. I'm just thankful I got to live it. Man, I tell
Me
you.
too.
And I had one of these Fisher-Price Play Desk set, and I could never get the things in the right holes.
I don't know if I ever had one of those.
And believe it or not, I think I still got an old can of this rusty out in the back. And
I know my grandma did. My grandma used that on everything.
And here's the new Play School set for 2025 Halloween. Anybody interested? Here's Johnny.
Here's Johnny.
And let me see. Where the hell else am I here? Let me see.
81.
81. Oh, we're about out of here. This is it. Did anybody ever watch The Flying Gnome with Sister Patria?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then What's My
I
Line?
watched the reruns. What's My Line? I watched the reruns.
This
too.
was what's, you know, and it was so, God, it was so easy. All they put on were masks. There were no fancy anything. It was just
So yeah, I mean, I was born in 74 and I could still watch black and white reruns, you know, probably in 78, 79 was when I was watching a lot of this stuff. So I caught a lot of 60s TV in the late 70s on syndication.
Yeah, and we want to bid farewell to Jane Goodall. I know that she was controversial in some ways, but I sure appreciated her appreciation for nature. What about you, Shanda?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, that you put it well. I appreciated her appreciation for nature. I mean, Gorillas in the Mist made me bawl as a kid, of course, you know.
I really
but
don't
she
wanna...
was a shit lib. I ain't going there. Right.
I don't want to go there. She, like so many others, said the world was overpopulated. And
she went to the UN and did the whole depopulation fucking speech.
Yeah, and the thing of it is it wouldn't be a problem if we weren't spending billions and trillions on
if we'd
war.
lived right. Yeah, there's plenty of room for all of us, and we have plenty of resources if we lived right. But greed will never let that happen.
We have a new slide here. And this is for our Shanda. This is Indy, our friend Indy, friend of the show, buddy, did these QR codes for Shanda's cancer, round 2 with battling cancer. And tell me where these go, Shanda. I didn't even know where they go. Where do they go?
They go to my GoFundMe, I believe. I scanned one and it took me to my GoFundMe. So that's where they go. And yeah, Andy put these out because, of course, we were going to sit down last week and do a show together. But I got sick, so we are going to do it this week. So you'll see these cycling around as we get closer to doing that show, and Indy will get that show out. I'm so looking forward to it. I felt so bad canceling that show. You know me, Oz. I will crawl off my deathbed to an obligation. If I say I'm going to do something, I fucking
I know
do
you've
it.
never.
I'm
you've
very
never backed
punctual.
out without
That's
a
who
damn
I
good
am.
reason.
Like,
yeah,
I have anxiety. I can't do that to other people. I value their time, and I felt so bad. But I was so sick, and I knew if I waited, I was going to end up in the hospital.
And you know what? It takes cancer to take you out of doing a show.
It does take cancer to take me out.
Yeah,
That's for
you've
sure.
you've been sick before, and you've done the goddamn shows every fucking time, sicker than a dog.
I know. Yeah,
so,
I have.
Yeah. But
For
anyway,
sure.
Anyway, last word before we go out.
P. Dorothy Killigan. Yes, A-Rim. I agree. Good to see you, A-Rim. And if you don't know who Dorothy is, please, there's a great special on YouTube that will give you all of the crazy information and what they did to her.
Yeah. I'm interested to see how that plays out. So anyway, we're going out with ELO tonight. I hope you guys enjoy this ELO, and Shanda's an ELO fan. I had Boston, but she's not a big Boston fan.
Not that big of a Boston
Not big, but I do have good Boston outro, and when I get in a pinch, Shanda, I'm going to use it. So,
no, and you can't. That's fine. I never said you can't play Boston. I just said I'm not the biggest fan of Boston.
Yeah,
but I am not the
but here's
the chat
thing.
loves Boston, I'm sure.
Yeah, but you're my muse, and I want to accommodate my muse. I do everything around you and Linda and the show, and that's where we're at. So, last word.
You guys
Shannon.
are my heart, and I love you guys so much, and I can't thank you enough for all of your love, your support, your messages. It's been tough, and it's getting tougher as this cancer decides it's fucking spreading, which it is. It's spreading, and it's spreading hard and fast right now. So I'm in a fight. I'm in a major fight, and there's going to be times, especially as we get closer to Christmas, that I'm probably going to be hospitalized and unable to even do a show. But the goal is to get well enough to get back in front of the camera, to bring Trailer Park Pundit back, and to sit here with my best friend on Saturday night and hang out with you guys as often as I can.
So we are planning on coming back the 25th. So that's 2 weeks, because we both need to recharge and heal and take chemo.
And I have chemo.
And get probed and do all that fun stuff. Right. So, but anyway, so that's going to be our Halloween show. And
Halloween.
We'll bring
it's going to be We've been doing this for 5 years, but we've done 5 Halloween shows. So this will actually be our 6th Halloween show, even though we've been together 5 years, because we right off the bat started with Halloween, because that's.
Yeah,
so,
we may be able to, but health is kind of the thing to invite people to sit in the green room and watch the show.
We're going to do a blast pass. We'll go back and look at all of the different costumes. I haven't even thought of a costume this year. Normally I'm 2-3 months ahead on my costume. I haven't even thought about it this year. I was Smurfette last year. What were you?
Shit, I was black and white face, I think. Can't remember.
Oh, yeah. I
think I was the Star Trek dude. I don't know.
Yeah. I got to think about it.
I got to think about it too. But if you dress up in a costume, we would invite you on the show to hang out in the green room and watch the show from there, and then we'll put you up on screen. We can't do a lot when you're in the green room. I can't bring you into the show, but I can bring your image in for a brief shot, so show your costume, and you can say hi if we do end up doing that. Depends on how sick I am. Because tactically,
you have to engineer all of those shots. I know. I know how much work it is.
It's a little tricky, but I enjoy doing it. Hopefully, I'll be healthy enough to do it. But let me know. Send me a little side note if you're going to dress up.
Yeah, if you're going to dress up, you want to join us, send Oz or I a message, and
we'll figure something out. So, anyway, say goodnight, Shanda.
Good night, Shanda. I love you guys. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you, especially on the 25th. But look for my INN interview. I'm sure.
Ouch. We love you guys. Bye.